Hey, honey, how are you?
I'm doing okay, Aunt Jean. Just trying to keep my head on straight.
Yep, I told that lady at the coffee shop to just give me the whole dang coffee pot.
Yeah, how are you, Aunt Jean?
Struggling. Girl, I don't feel confident using this fancy Loom, Zoom, whatever it is. Working remotely, honey, for Aunt Jean just feels so different than working in that office.
Have you thought about taking an improv class?
Child, now why would you think I would do that? I need help at work. I'm funny enough as it is. Right?
Yeah, of course, you are certainly funny, Aunt Jean. But improv classes can help develop other skills. Improv can help folks build confidence or just be better public speakers.
Girl, I'm a working woman. I do not have time for a full 8-week class.
You don't have to. The new Training Center Blueprint allows you to take 1, 2, 3, or even all 8 classes. If you only have time to take one 2-hour class, then you can sign up for that one. You can also bundle your classes and save money.
Well, I do need more help. Plus, I have some hilarious jokes to share. Have you heard?
The classes start February 22nd, and that folks should sign up ASAP if they want to reserve their spot.
See, your mama didn't raise you right, interrupting your elders.
What did you say, Aunt Jean?
Nothing, child. Where do I sign up?
Well, Aunt Jean, just head to cscchicago.com. If you're still unsure, you can always schedule a time to chat with someone from the training center to help you figure out the best path.
Okay, honey, I gotta find my glasses that I lost again. I'll see you in class, okay?
See you in class, Aunt Jean.
Yeah!
Hello, Gladys. Gladys Pumpernickel. It's me, Nana Hannah.
You want my Nana.
Hmm?
Hannah, you're not my Nana. You're just Hannah.
Oh, you're such a stinker, Gladys Pumpernickel. My fans on the Twitch call me Nana Hannah. It's my stage nom.
Oh, you have fans?
On the Twitch.
You have Twitch? Hmm?
I bet you need me to tell you what a Twitch is. Well, here's how it all started.
No. I'm Pumpernickel Up the Jams 42. I stream NBA 2K.
Oh, Gladys. How wonderful for you and your family.
What do you stream on Twitch?
Comedy sports.
Is that an MMORPG? Or is it more of a battle royale situation?
Gladys Pumpernickel, I have no idea what you're saying right now, and I have the right mind to go get an old priest and a new priest and march right over there to bring you some of my world-famous salmon bread, of course.
Oh, I do love your salmon bread.
Anyway, comedy sports is improv comedy, and my adorable grandson and online winner Jason sometimes plays and tries to make funny voices and characters. It's so much fun. There's barns burning and people speaking in tongues. It's a real gas.
Sounds like a real hoot.
It's a humdinger of a good time.
Sounds like a real romp.
Shenanigans.
Is it quite the bee's knees?
A real hullabaloo.
Oh, the cat's pajamas.
It's a fiasco.
Well, that's a real bowl of spicy salsa.
Jazz. Yes. That's enough, Gladys Pumpernickel.
Oh, well, I'll connect my Prime account right away so I can get them some subscription money.
Gladys, are you a robot?
No, I just mean when you connect your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, the account you subscribe to gets some funds, to help them operate.
Oh, and I have to pay for that, yes?
Hannah Bananasworth, do you know nothing?
No. And I have never heard my last name until now.
If you have an Amazon Prime account, then you can connect to Twitch for free. It's like a little tiny donation to the theater.
Oh, that's so nice. How do I do it?
Oh, I'll explain it for the blue hairs in the room. You go to gaming.amazon.com. Now, if you haven't logged into your Prime account, do that now. I know you're already confused, Nana. Now, you should see an option in the top left corner to link your account. So go ahead and do that and sign in to your Twitch account. It'll give you a little confirmation box. Go ahead and confirm. Okay, you're not going to be giving government secrets away. Hannah. Now, once you've done this and you've confirmed, you can go to twitch.tv/CSZN Chicago. And in the bottom right by the video, there's a little purple box. Press the purple box, Hannah. Now scroll down until you see subscribe for free with your Twitch account. It's that simple. And now you're subscribed. It's done. You finished it. Just like I finished this while we've been talking.
Oh, wow. That was easy like Sunday morning.
You haven't had a Sunday morning since '87.
Oh, Gladys, you're so bad.
You're bad.
Okay, I'm going to tell everyone I know about this magical way to raise money for the comedy sport. It's so easy, even a Nana could do it. I'm a Nana.
I'll tell my stream as well. Now, let's talk about your Twitch handle. I'm thinking Hannah Bananas in Pajamas falling down the stairs.
No.
I'm thinking Nana Barbarian.
No.
Nana Boo Boo.
Ooh.
Nana Bananas and Nana
Maybe.
Hannah Bananas Worth Foster.
No.
I stand for Nana Hannah.
Gladys Pumpernickel.
Nana Hannah Banana in the canna.
Oh, that is possibilities.
Hannah Barbarian.
Maybe.
Hannah Gata Davida.
Oh.
Too hot to handle.
Doesn't feel right.
I'll have my curry with some Nana bread. Hannah me the scalpel, doctor.
I mean, that's a real option. I laughed until I burped.
Pop Week on Karaoke, here's what you missed. Justin was living on a prayer. The judges found somebody to love. Jacob finished first, and Danny and David tied for second. David got ironic, Danny partied with Kamala, and Jacob was out of this world. Harz and Samantha ended up on the bottom and had to battle it out on Love Shack. In the biggest shakeup of the competition, Samantha was eliminated. Only 8 are left and nobody is safe. And that's what you missed on Karaoke.
Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Monday. It is 7 o'clock if you're here in Chicago, Illinois, and you're stuck right in between my living room and my dining room. So it is time for Karaoke, the search for the most okay karaoke singer. I am your host, Justin. Welcome back. This is week 4 of the competition. Things are getting real intense. Things are coming down to the wire. We only have 8 contestants left in the competition, but it's very competitive. but this is also a show that is tonight going to be a little bit steamy, a little bit sensual, a little bit sexy, because it is R&B night here at Karaoke. If you've never seen the show before, it simply works like this. We're going to have 8 contestants perform for you. They are going to perform karaoke songs. Unfortunately, we don't have any music because all the rights are gone. We have none of them. There are 0 rights around to use. So they're going to be singing a cappella. You're going to hear every little thing, every high note, every low note, and everything in between. We have these contestants. They are coached by 3 wonderful judges that we have here with them tonight. And it's R&B night, so every week we have our judges come up with a nice little song for us to perform, and we're going to go right to that song.
Where the times are good or bad, happy or sad.
Why somebody, why people break up, oh turn around and make up, I just can't deceive.
You'd never do that to me. Around you is all I see. I said let's, we ought to stay together. Loving you whether times are good, bad, happy, sad. I said let's just stay together. You whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. I said good, bad, happy or sad.
Judges, great job as always. How you guys doing on this International Women's Day?
Feeling great.
Wonderful.
Great, thank you for asking.
Of course. I feel like it's only appropriate. Now, as I've said, it's R&B week, so things are going to get a little bit slower, possibly a little bit tougher. What are you looking for from our 8 contestants doing this competition tonight?
Well, I'm definitely looking for what you said, smoothness. And if pop and rock are all about like getting everybody up and dancing, then R&B week has to be about the emotion. And I want to feel it. I want to see that emotion and that soulfulness and that smoothness from our contestants tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah, I want to feel that vibe. I want to connect to each and every performer tonight. I want to really get into the nitty gritty of the story and into the soulfulness of the music, I think it's gonna be a ride. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. I
What do
echo
you
both of them. I echo both of them. I think they took my word, so I think it's great. I'm excited.
All right. Well, we'll keep an eye out for that soulfulness here because we are going right to our first contestant representing Team Elisa. This is Elizabeth. Elizabeth, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, man. You know, I got a massage this weekend. I feel real like limber. I feel ready to go, man. I don't know. I can do anything right now.
I believe you can do anything.
Anything but swim because I actually cannot do that.
Oh, sure. I mean,
yeah. But enough of what I can't do. People can, I hear. I hear they can swim. I hear there are a few select folks that can do it. Enough of what I cannot do. Let's talk about what you will be doing here in just a moment. What song are you going to be performing for us tonight?
I'll be performing a high school favorite of mine, Hit 'Em Up Style by Blue Cantrell.
Oh my God. This is shout out to my mom. She had this CD single and she played it until it did not work anymore. She literally played it so much it broke the CD. So I know every word to this and I can't wait to see you do it. Whenever you're ready, go for it.
Right, well, this is dedicated to Justin's mom.
Oh. Oh.
While he was beaming, I was beaming in the beamer, just beaming. Can't believe that I caught my man cheating, but I found another way to make him pay for it all. So I went to Neiman Marcus on a shopping spree, and on the way I grabbed Soli and Mia. And as the cash box rang, I thought everything away. There goes the dreams we used to say. There goes the times we spent away. There goes the love I had, but you cheated on me, and that's for that now. There goes the house we made a home. There goes you'll never leave me alone. For all the lies you told, this is what you owe. Hey ladies, when your man wanna get buck wild, just go back and hit him up style. Get your hands on his cash and spend it to the last time for all the hard times go. When you go, then everything goes. From the crib to the ride and the clothes. So you better let him know that if he mess up, you gotta hit him up. While he was bragging, I was coming down the hill just dragging all his pictures and his clothes in my bagging. Sold everything else till there was just nothing left. And I paid all the bills about a month too late. It's a shame we have to play these games. The love we had just fade away, away. There goes the dreams we used to say. There goes the times we spent away. There goes the love I had, but you cheated on me, and that's for that now. There goes the house we made a home. There goes you'll never leave me alone. For all the lies you told, this is what you owe. Hey ladies, when your man wanna get buck wild, just go back and hit him up style. Get your hands on his cash and spend it to the last time for all the hard times. Oh, when you go, then anything goes. From the crib to the ride and the clothes. So you better let him know that if he mess up, you gotta hit him up. All of the dreams you sold left me out in the cold. What happened to the days when we used to trust each other? And all of the things I sold will take you until you get old. Get them back without me, 'cause revenge is better than money, you see. Hey ladies, when your man wanna get buck wild, just go back and hit him up style. Get his hands on his cash and spend it to the last time for all the hard times. Oh, when you go, then anything goes. From the crib to the ride and the clothes. So you better let him know that if he mess up, you gotta hit him up. Hey ladies, hey ladies, hey ladies. Oh, hit 'em up.
Everybody throw some sixes and sevens in the chat for Elizabeth. Hey, ladies, indeed. What a great way to start off the show.
Day, Justin.
I mean, thank you. Happy International Women's Day to you. I'm sure my mom is very pleased, as well as Blue Cantrell, but they both need to vote. And if you want to do that, here is how. You will hit an exclamation point, then you want to type out the word vote, spacebar, and then you will type another exclamation point. After that, you will type the number that you want to give Elizabeth for that performance, anywhere between a 1 and a 10. Now, while we go ahead and get those votes coming in now, let's go ahead and go to our judges and see what they thought. Elisa, this is your mentee right here, starting the show off hot, starting out with I would say a 2000 staple. What did you think of that performance?
I absolutely loved it. So there's a very specific quality to her vocal style, and I think you encapsulated it really well, especially with some of those higher notes. I'm very impressed. I love how you used your background to really make it a set. You became part of it, which was really nice. And I loved the detailed leg switches on the beat of the music. Having said that, I would say moving forward, I would like to see you engage with us, the audience, a little more closely, because you made a beautiful picture, but then the picture stayed the same throughout the entire number. And I was looking for a new level of engagement at some point within the piece. So that would be my advice to you moving forward, is to find ways to up your level of engagement as the number moves forward.
All right. Well, Dan, what did you think?
I totally agree. I think vocally you showed off an awesome range, and I really, really enjoyed that. I thought all the high notes were really great, and the song itself was really, really great. But I have to echo as well. I wanted like something like it was going along, and I wanted something to bring it up to the next level in intensity. And it doesn't necessarily need to be like getting up and making everyone go crazy, but something specific that will bring us engaged even more so. So I agree with that. But I really enjoyed it overall. I again enjoyed the background. I felt I was in a palace and watching the palace. So yes.
Yeah, fantastic throwing work, Elizabeth. Heather, what did you think of that performance?
Yeah, I have to agree as well. I really do feel like you took us right there. You're the queen, and we're in your court, and we're listening to you just crush the lyrics to this song and the vocals, as well as my fellow judges have said. Tonight, something I wanted to mention is that I've kind of chosen some criteria that I'm going to be judging on going forward, and looking for variety, expression, and creativity. And I would say, expression-wise, you nailed this. What I would want to see is that creativity. You've got this wonderful picture up top again to where's that story going to go from here, or are there going to be any surprises? Because I think we've seen a really high bar in the competition so far for surprises and energy variances throughout performances. So I just hope you keep that in mind for future weeks.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and get these scores here from the judges. Elisa, we'll start with you.
Elizabeth, I'm very impressed with your performance, and I want to say you have the tough spot of being first, and it's week 4, which means the stakes are even higher. So though your performance was fantastic, and I'm a huge fan, we are starting with a 6.5.
6.5. Okay. All right, Dan.
Yes, I agree. You are starting at the beginning, but I am going to give a 7 for this week.
Right. And Mean Judge Heather.
Mean Judge Heather. Yes, I agree. For me, it's a 6, with the main thing of really focusing on that creativity and that arc of your performance going into next week.
Okay, great. Got it. All right. And we also have the audience's scores coming in right about now. So we'll go ahead and get those as well. All right. Yeah, we're ready all together. So here we go. The audience average was a 5.77. The judges. And the judges' average was a 6.5, bringing you to a total average of 6.135. You're the first to go, first place. We'll see how the rest of the night goes. It seems like everybody is judging very hard here tonight. So we're going to see how this plays
out. It's week 4, Justin.
I mean, we still have time. Like, let's not be too hasty. But like everybody's, I don't know if anybody watched any NBA this weekend. Everybody's being Dwayne Wade, real mean judges this weekend. But enough basketball talk. We need to continue with the competition with the first person to perform tonight for Team Heather. This is Caitlin. Caitlin, come on in here.
Hello.
Hey, how are you doing? How's the mountain?
It's pretty chill, you know?
Yeah, I feel like somebody said earlier, and I have to bring it back up. Are you like influencing on behalf of Paramount Plus with this background here?
Right, yeah. I got pulled up to the mountain and they won't let me leave. So I'm gonna try though.
You are going to try. Well, we're all rooting for you up there on that mountain. What are we going to be rooting for you with tonight? What song will you be performing?
I'm gonna be singing Ain't No Mountain High Enough.
Oh, I should have known that. It was right there. It was right there. Yep, that makes all the sense in the world. Well, Kayla, whenever you are ready, the floor is yours. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far. Don't worry, baby, just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting. The other day, I set you free. I told you you could always count on me, darling. From that day on, I made a vow. I'll be there some way, somehow. Because you know that there ain't no enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Oh no, darling, no wind, no rain, no winter's cold can't stop me, baby. Oh no, darling, 'cause you are my love. I'll be there on the double, just send for me, oh baby. Ah! Your love is alive right here in my heart, even though we are miles apart. If you ever need a helping hand, I'll be just as fast as I can. Cause you know that there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide keep me from getting to you. Do you know that there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough, ain't no mountain high enough. I'm done.
Everybody give it up for Caitlin.
I'm done.
Holy cow. I mean, if you don't like that, you're a monster. If you want to vote for Caitlin, it is very simple. I will explain it to you now. You will type an exclamation point, type out the word vote, then a space in between, followed by another exclamation point. Then you will put the number you want to give Caitlin for that performance, anywhere between a 1 and a 10. That performance gave me, I don't know about anybody else, I haven't been in a spin class for over a year because, you know, we're in a pandemic, but man, I got crazy PTSD from watching that. Heather, how was your mentee just now? What did you think of that performance?
Well, I feel a little guilty for not getting my workout in today. No, I think, Caitlin, that was fantastic. Speaking to variety, you continue to show us variety, and when you've gotten lower scores before, you have fought your way back. Last week we saw it with all of that amazing choreography that you learned. And today you were literally fighting your way to us. Like there's nothing that can keep you from climbing that mountain or, you know, competing in this competition. So I think in that sense, you have nailed it. And storytelling wise, I was surprised by this. I thought, okay, great, she's going on like a mountain bike. No. Every obstacle and disaster movie we could see in that story. So creativity and storytelling, crushed it. I would say my note, if I had to give one, would be I want to see you incorporate all the things we know you can do. We know you can sing incredibly beautifully, and in this song, the storytelling was the peak and the highlight of the exasperation and the fight that you're going through. So I want to see all of it now. This storytelling and your incredible voice combined into an magical explosion of Caitlin.
Magical explosion of Caitlin. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good judging right there. Dan, what did you think?
I like Sharknado. I think it's the film. And I'm sometimes, yeah. Anyway, I truly agree. I think the creativity that you bring to these songs and the creativity that you bring to these performances, always astound me. And I love when there's a story behind you as well as and you're incorporating yourself into the story. And I thought that I was done so well. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought the singing, as always, was really, really great. If I were to give any note, I would say that continue to find ways to wow us and continue to find different ways and different things to incorporate into what you're doing, and let that be a driving force for you. So, yes.
Right. And Elisa, what did you think?
I want to echo my colleagues. Well done. Beautiful storytelling. I love that you once again showed us not only your vocal stamina, but also your aerobic stamina. Congratulations. Way to do two things at once on that level. I tip my hat. Well done. Yeah, I would also kind of what I had said previously too. Your storytelling was impeccable. Like you really took us on this incredible journey, and I couldn't look away. I would love to see a little more engagement in your face, if possible, to really. And it might be as much as bringing yourself a little bit closer to us, so we can really see that performance. But overall, beautiful work, excellent storytelling. I was engaged the entire time.
Perfect. Caitlin, now that was, I know you were being very modest and everything, but that is also incredibly difficult to be on a bike and trying to sing while you're being chased by, if I'm not mistaken, a tornado of pasta.
Yeah. No, my heart rate's still up. I had it on the lowest setting of this bike.
Don't let the audience know that.
Guys, you too can ride.
Okay, so what would you say then between the two, between learning all of those dance moves and getting last week's Britney Spears choreography down and the bike ride you just put in on your Peloton, which was harder?
I think both gave me the same elevated heart rate. I think I spent as much time finding and putting together the video for this as I did learning that dance. So,
so it's an even split. Okay. All right. Judges, we'll go to you now. We'll go ahead and get these scores. And Heather, we will start with you. What are you giving Caitlin for that?
I would like to sign up for Caitlin's virtual fitness class. It's an 8.5.
Oh, 8.5. Okay. Dan?
Yes. I don't fitness me. Okay. No, wonderful job. I really did enjoy it. I'm going to give it as well as an 8.5. Yes.
All right. And Elisa?
Caitlin, well done. I have a solid 8 for you.
Okay, solid 8. Perfect.
Dan said fitness me.
No, I didn't mean to say. I don't. Okay. I break every show. And that's what I have to say.
Everyone in the audience, if you want a Fitness Me shirt, we will have those ready for you next week.
Yep.
That'd be
They're
really
being printed
cool.
now.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah, we already got the printer working on it. All right, so the audience scores are in, and they gave you a 7.48 mixed with the judges' scoring of 8.33. I'm no mathlete, but I know you are in first place with your total being a 7.9. So congratulations, Caitlin. Very good score here in the fourth week of this competition. We will see how the rest of it goes because we still have 6 performers left. One of them is coming in right now, representing Team Elisa. This is ours.
Hey, Justin, how you doing, buddy?
Oh
I am doing a lot better now, my man. How are
Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing great. Before we get into this week's song, I just want to say next week is boy band. Please put your requests in. I had a lot of great requests in the chat. I also had the next day a ton of requests. I think this week I really took one that wasn't taken by someone else and pretty much on brand for Hars.
I can already see the Hars brand hitting me dead in the face of what's going on. I mean, no one tells me what these songs are until we get to this point. So please tell me, what in the world do you have cooked up for us tonight?
Well, Justin, I'm singing the song tonight by the one and the only Gladys Knight and the Pips. Now, this is hard because there's 4 parts. There's Gladys and the 3 Pips. I'm barely half a Pip. So, you know, here we are. I'm Gladys and the Pips. We'll see what we can do with this.
Yeah, I was going to say, and I mean, honestly, Gladys Knight, that's a singer and a half in her own right.
Yeah.
Well, I believe in you, man. Everybody in the audience believes in you, or else they wouldn't have given you this suggestion of a song. I mean, once again, props to you for taking the audience request of a song.
And please keep those requests coming. I decide about 2 days before the competition.
Oh boy.
Well, I don't want to hold you up anymore, man. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and get things started for us.
You got it, buddy. This one's for Gladys. L.A. proved too much for the man. Too much for the man. He couldn't make it. So he's leaving the life he's come to know. He's going back to find the life he left behind. The life he left behind. Yeah, he's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. On that midnight train to Georgia. He's saying goodbye to find, going back to find a simpler place and time. That simple place and time. He's taking that ride. And yes, I'll be right by his side. Right by his side. 'Cause he's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. I'd rather be in his world than the one without me in mine. So we're leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. All aboard, 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 all aboard to that midnight train. Ooh, 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 ooh. That midnight train to Georgia. Midnight train to Georgia. My love, his love, our love, on that midnight train to Georgia. Oh yeah, I got to go, 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 on that midnight train to Georgia. Living on that midnight train to Georgia. Oh baby, I'll see you on that train to Georgia.
Everybody give it up for Hars with the most Hars performance I swear you will ever see in your life. If you love trains as much as Hars, you want to vote. And the way to do it is to hit an exclamation point, type out the word vote, hit a space in between, then another exclamation point, and a number between 1 and 10 you want to give Hars for that performance. Judges, you know what to do. Go ahead and lock those scores in because I'm coming at you now. Elisa, we'll start with you since you have been coaching Hars through this entire experience. What did you think of his rendition of Gladys Knight and the Pips?
Hars, thank you for always bringing the Hars. Like, seriously, what a beautiful performance. You're taking a song that is indeed very on brand. I want to thank you for taking the audience suggestions, and I want to thank you for just taking a song that is an incredibly vocally challenging song. So much. And like you said, one part, let alone 4 parts. I do want to say, did we go old school with the design? Is the trains behind you as well as the trains, they're all stick-on, yes?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what
These are on Amazon for some kids party, and I did that. Yeah.
Okay. The whole time I went, no, this is not a green screen situation. Those are just stickers on the green screen. So
yeah. I mean, Gladys didn't have a green screen, so why should I?
Exactly. No, and that's amazing, and I want to thank you for that. Well done, Hers.
Dan, what did you think?
I didn't know they were stickers either, and then midway I was like, oh no, those are stickers. I know stickers. Yes. No, Hars, I commend you on the vocal range that you showed us. I think that was a thing that we've asked for in the past, and I really appreciate you taking that note and showing us different parts of your range that you definitely have, and you showed us. The one thing I would say is that kind of the same thing I said to EO in that I wanted a place where I knew the energy became even more so, and I don't know how that would be in this song, but like in general, I wanted like the trains were going back and forth, and I enjoyed that. However, I wanted one place where I was like, oh, and I get re-engaged in it again. So that would be my one note to you further in the competition, but I really enjoyed it, and go Trains.
Trains.
Go Trains, indeed. Heather, your thoughts on the song, the trains, the whole thing?
Yeah, well, of course, I enjoyed that because I think that you did take a risk showing us something different vocally, Hars, and I really appreciate that. And I also appreciate that you incorporated trains, which I know that you love and I love, so that's perfect. On notes-wise, in the areas that I'm looking for, variety, I do think vocally you gave it to us. The main issue I had with the trains is that we didn't see your face at all. So it was hard to see Hars in this. Sometimes with a filter, you can still see mouth movement, things like that, but we just saw the awesome cutouts. And then echoing what Dan said and the similar note that we gave, I think it's only fair because we said this to Elizabeth to point out that it didn't build or have kind of an arc or any surprises. It was great off the bat, but it kind of stayed in the same spot the whole way through as far as the presentation.
Fair. Let's go ahead and get these scores from you now. Elisa, what are you giving Hars for that performance?
I have a 6 for Hars.
Okay, and Dan?
I have a 6.5.
All right, 6.5. And Heather?
It's also a 6 from me for the same reason that I said it to Elizabeth.
Got it. Consistent judge, Heather.
Thank you. Yes, I will take that.
Now, Hars, while we wait to get the audience scores in, was the final choice between this and Love Train between the OJs? Is my main question.
No, there was a lot of requests for some of the songs that have already been chosen by my fellow contestants. This particular request came in the next day after people rewatched it, and I got a few text messages from people. And I was aware of the song because of 30 Rock. They sing it on an episode of 30 Rock, but that was the only. I watched that episode, and then I watched Gladys Knight, Jack Black, Robert Downey Jr., and Ben Stiller did a version, which is, if you Google all that, it's amazing. Yeah,
I have to look into that. Honestly, I hate to bring it back to the NBA All-Star game, but Gladys Knight sung the national anthem last night.
She did.
So it's all coming around.
If you're really glad, I got a clue for 6 things in the competition, Gladys Knight and the Pips, and I had to guess that. And without this show, I wouldn't have known that clue at all.
Well, that's the beauty of this show. You're always learning. Let's get these scores here. Okay, so the audience gave you a 5.15.
Thank you.
Our judges You got a 6.17 from our judges, which will move you into third with a 5.66. As I've said already, there's plenty of performers left tonight, so we'll see how things go here and where you fall in the order. We'll go ahead and keep things rolling. Yeah, absolutely. We are going to be holding just for a brief second for some technical difficulties, but real quick, judges.
Yeah.
If you were performing tonight, what would your song be and why?
Oh, this is tough. You know, I did want to mention that up top that I'm really grateful to this show in general for each week the judges getting to do a song, because I've gotten to sing a lot of songs that I wouldn't have otherwise gotten to do. So this is me stalling to answer, but also a shout out. No, but no, it's also a shout out. I mean, I think the songs that I know the best in this genre that I would probably do at a karaoke would be Ain't No Mountain High Enough, or some Gloria Gaynor, I Will Survive would be like some go-to jams for me.
Yeah, I mean, both of those are great songs. So, I mean, I don't think there's a bad choice anywhere.
Oh, there's not a bad answer. No,
not a bad choice.
Yeah. Alisa, real quick, if I can get from you, what would your song be?
Oh, I would hands down pick some Stevie Wonder. Now, if I wanted to do a something that I sing a lot, I would probably sing For Once in My Life. But if I wanted to challenge myself, I would sing Overjoyed, which is my favorite Stevie Wonder, and I've been intimidated to learn it. So I might use this opportunity to really get that song under my belt. Yeah.
Learn it. Unfortunately, we are back then, and because it's International Women's Day, I will get your opinion on this at a later.
That's more than fine. That's more than fine. More than fine.
Noted.
We now have Danny with us here, representing Team Heather. Danny, how you feeling?
I'm ready. You know, Caitlin inspired me to exercise, so I'm feeling pumped and ready to go. You know.
It's like you brought the guns out. I am a little afraid now of what could be happening to us next, but. What are you going to be performing for us tonight?
I will be singing Pony by Genuine.
Yes.
You know, the R&B classic.
I got to talk to you real quick. I went to the same high school as Genuine, so no pressure, but this better be top tier.
Okay, and it is us or?
Yeah, I will totally forward you. I know Genuine's real name, Elgin. So... This better be good. I mean, it's gonna be good because it's Pony. It's the greatest song ever written. I can't wait to see you do it. Best of luck. Ride that pony, girl.
All right. Down, 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 down. Down. I'm just a bachelor looking for a partner, someone who knows how to ride without even falling off. Gotta be compatible, takes me to my limits. Girl, when I break you off, I promise that you won't wanna get off. Down, 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 down. Sitting here flossing, your stealer. Girl, if I had the chance, the things I would do to you and your body, every single portion, sends chills up and down my spine, sweat dripping down my thigh, down, 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 down. If you're horny, let's do it. Ride it on my pony, my saddle's waiting. Come and jump on it. If you're horny, let's do Daryl, 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 Daryl.
Everybody, give it up in the chat for Danny. I'm very sure Elgin Lumpkin would be. I mean, Genuine would be proud of that performance. If you want to vote for that performance, which I strongly suggest you should, you want to type an exclamation point, then type out the word vote, space, then another exclamation point, then a number between 1 and 10, whatever you want to give Danny for that performance. Judges, lock in those votes. I'm coming to you now. Heather, we'll start with you. Your team is really leaning into this workout vibe this week.
I know. No pressure, Jacob, but you better do some cardio. This was amazing. And I know we were worried about having like two uses of an exercise bike, but it was so different. And I think that first of all, the vibe of this song is, you hear that song title and you're immediately like, okay, it better be steamy. And I felt the heat in that gym. Also, mad props to that home gym setup. I am envious. But you had a little bit of everything going on there. I love that you had the shout outs to the other team Heather members, and you never fail to surprise us in your storytelling and the energy that you bring. So I would say in that sense, expression, creativity, crushed it. What I want to maybe see from you, and this doesn't have to be right away, this isn't like a negative, like, oh no, you did something wrong. But I want to see like sweet, genuine, from the heart, like pouring your soul out to us, Danny, because that's, I think, the one side of Danny we haven't seen yet.
I don't know if it's in there, Heather. I don't know if I have.
Oh, honey, we'll find it.
We'll find it for you.
Dan, what'd you think?
That was so cool. I enjoy being surprised in this competition, and when you let go of the camera and it then floated, and I went, "How is it floating?" And then I went, "There's probably another person in there." I lost my mind, and I think the intensity that you brought to each part, I really enjoyed, because you kept all of our attention the entire time, which is such like and you kept it, and you were like, oh, here's a new thing, and here's a new thing, and grasp onto this thing, and I really enjoyed that, and it kept me going with it. I would say the note, if there is a note, I kind of, to like what Heather was saying, like I agree. I want something like totally opposite from you, where I want like all the intensity that you can give to this, but in a simple way, that is like a little box that you open up and wah, like one of those things. And that's, I would be intrigued to see what you would do with that. And but wonderful, but magnifique.
I don't want to steer you anyway, Danny, but Boy Band Week is next week, so maybe there's an opportunity to show the judges that. Elisa, what did you think?
Well done, Danny. I want to applaud you for keeping us engaged the entire time. So the entire number was a journey, and everything was very smartly placed. So just the fact that you had the rower on flossing, like that was such a smart choice, so beautifully timed. And you got on the bike at the perfect time with the lyrics, and you featured Jacob at the perfect time. Like, it was just really smart, every single new addition, and I just kept getting closer and closer, wanting to see what the next moment was going to be. I would echo my colleagues about the option in future weeks to bring it back and to make a simple choice and see where that takes you with your performance. But overall, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the scores from you guys. Elisa, we'll actually start with you this time. What are you going to give Danny for that performance?
I have an 8.5 for Danny.
8.5. Nice. Dan, what'd you think?
I've never been called a colleague. Thank you. I'm gonna give you a wonderful performance, Danny. Sorry. I'm gonna give you a 9. That was great. I enjoyed that a lot.
The easiest way to butter up Dan is to call him a colleague.
That's all it takes. Great.
Easy money. Heather, what are you giving Danny?
I also will sign up for Danny's virtual fitness class. Seriously, Danny and Caitlin, think about doing this. I'll sign up. 8.5.
Awesome. Fantastic. All right. Well, while we get the audience vote in here, Danny, you did have a lot of moving pieces in here. And How big is this workout area you got? That was the thing that was tripping me out this entire time because it was impressive. It was
This is my basement. I bought a house this summer so that I could fit my bike in here. Not for any other reason.
The only reason why I bought this house to fit a bike in the bed.
That makes sense.
That's all I need. Oh, all right, so we are ready with those scores. Okay, so the audience gave you a 7.39, and then the judges was an 8.67, which those are pretty darn good scores. Good enough to put you in first place with an 8.02. Congratulations, there's still a few contestants left, so we'll see if it holds. We're gonna go now to a member of Team Elisa. In comes my boy, Eric. Eric,
hey.
How you living, my man?
Oh man, it's been so nice this week.
Oh yeah, today was picturesque. It was, I can't believe 3 weeks ago we were buried in snow. Remember that? Remember the snow?
I try not to remember it.
That's actually pretty smart. I'm very curious about what you have going on with this background, so I'll just straight up ask you, what are you performing tonight?
I'm performing No Diggity by Blackstreet.
Ooh, these choices are getting, that Spotify playlist is going to be looking real good. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll bring it up right after this song. I don't want to hold Eric up anymore. Whenever you're ready, my friend, the floor is yours. Kill it.
Guess I'll start by dropping a beat. Doobie doobie doop beat. It's going down, fade to Blackstreet. My homies got at me. Collab creations, bump like acne. No doubt, I put it down, I never slouch. As long as my present, cause Valky's dog can never catch me ass out. Tell me, who can stop when Dre making moves? Attracting honeys like a magnet. Giving them orgasms with my mellow accent. Still moving this flavor with my homies Blackstreet and Teddy, the original rump shakers. Sure they get down, good lord. Baby got 'em open all over town. Strictly bitch, she don't play around, cover much ground, got game by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day, true play away. I can't get you out of my mind, wow. I think about that girl all the time, wow, wow. East side to the west side, catching fat rides, it's no surprise. She's got tricks by the stash, stacking up the cash, fast when it comes to the gas. By no means average, it's on when she's got to have it. Baby, you a perfect 10. I wanna get in. Can I get down so I can win? I like the way you work it. No diggity. I've got to bag it up, bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I got to bag it up, bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. Got to bag it up, bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity, I've got to bag it up. She's got class and style, street knowledge by the pound. Baby never act wild, very low key on the profile. Catching feelings is a no, so let me tell you how it goes. Her's the word, spins the verb, lovers it curves, so freak what you heard, oh. Rolling with the fatness, you don't even know what the half is. You gotta pay to play just for shorty bang bang to look your way. I like the way you work it, trump tight all day, every day. You're blowing my mind, maybe in time, baby you can get it in my ride. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up, bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up, bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up, bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. 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 All right, that's 3 minutes. I'm gonna need you to come back.
I give it up for
And this is
Eric
4.5-minute song.
and
I
the
mean,
other Erics.
come back.
Definitely not an
Okay.
average performance by any stretch. I'm gonna give you the details you want on how to vote for it now. You want to type an exclamation point, then type out the word vote, then hit the space, and then you want to type another exclamation point followed by the number you want to give Eric for that performance, anywhere between a 1 and a 10. Judges, go ahead and lock those votes in now. I'm coming to you, Elisa, first, because this is your mentee, Eric. What did you think?
Eric, I want to commend you for two things. One, your growth over this entire season, it's been really, really fantastic to watch. I love how you always embrace the numbers that feature rap, but never does it feel like it's a reiteration of the same number. There's always something new and there's something innovative there. With this particular number, I want to applaud you. Your singing voice was lovely. Lovely. Like it really, something about this number really brought out a beautiful quality in your singing voice. And I want you to embrace that and explore that further in coming weeks. And also I want to commend you for the incredible facial expressions of your clones. It was so engaging. Like I could tell that you had a blast putting this together this week and it really came through and I was mesmerized the whole time. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, a wonderful performance. All three of them, I guess you should say. A wonderful performance by all of them. Dan, what did you think?
I truly enjoyed it. I was engaged the entire time. I really liked the little things you would do with your clones. I'm a big fan of clones. I don't know why. But like the fact that at the end you were like, all right, everybody get in here. And like you brought them back in is such like a little detail, but also like really, really funny and creative, and I'm all for that. I would say I agree that you have a great voice, and in no way is this me saying that I don't want you to keep rapping, because I think it's awesome, and I think it's a very defining thing of what you're doing in this competition. But I would love to see like something that is solely you singing, because I think it would like you blossom like a flower, and it would be great. But really, I'm excited to potentially see that, but also really wonderful job tonight. So, yes.
And Heather, we'll go to you.
Yeah.
What do you think of everything we just saw?
Oh, I was excited for Eric's performance tonight because based on what we've seen from Eric in the past weeks, I knew that this was his wheelhouse genre of like, or just like, I knew he was going to have so much fun with it. So, and Eric, you delivered with that for sure. The alter egos that I saw, because something I had been wanting, and I think you got a note on it, so kudos to you for taking that note, was that we wanted to see maybe your facial expressions more, or like more close-up expressiveness from you, and you did that times 3. You really did. The same thing that I would say is a note for going forward, because you have this lovely voice that we've heard bits of here and there through, I mean, we've heard it a lot, but like we've heard the vocalization and the range that you can do in addition to the rap. I kind of agree. I want to hear you sing I mean, we're not going to do another R&B week, but like, let's get together. Like, let's hear Eric sing some Al Green. Like, so think about that and do with it what you will for the coming weeks.
I'll say the same thing I said just a moment ago. Boy Band Week is next week. I think you've got the opportunity to make that happen. Let's go ahead and get these scores. Heather, I'm going to start with you. What are you going to give Eric for that performance?
8.
Ooh, all right. And Dan?
Ooh, that was an 8.5 from me.
Ooh, Elisa, what are you giving it?
Eric, that was awesome. I'm giving you a 9.
Ooh, okay. All right. Well done. Eric, you should feel pretty good about those scores coming in from the judges. While we wait for the audience vote to come in, I will say there was a little part of me while watching this, I was like, what's the time looking like? Is he going to do the hey-os? Oh no, it looks like he's winding down. He's not going to do the hey-os. And then you did it, and I almost jumped so hard I almost knocked it. Like, it was such a good moment. No.
Oh, they're back.
I was there. I was not there for that. You're not supposed to scare the host. Jeez, we have your scores. We have your scores. So, oh man, from the audience, you received a 7.77, which is the highest score for an audience vote all night. From the judges, you got a an 8.5. I think you and your clones will be very proud of your first place finish. You were sitting at an 8.135. So I mean, I think you're pretty safe tonight, man. You and the boys can take a load off, relax, maybe think about what you are gonna do as a boy band since you've made your own boy band of yourself for next week.
This is like, it's like Katy Perry and the Sharks, and we all need like Left Eric energy.
Like, yo, Left Eric is the man. I gotta invite that guy to every party when we're all back.
Oh my goodness.
Truly the guy. No, I mean, no offense to you, center Eric, but Left Eric energy is the one.
Left Eric is killing it.
That one.
He is definitely in the pocket.
Everyone in the chat, hashtag Left Eric. That's what
Left Eric, you're hired.
Oh. All right, we have to say goodbye to the Erics now because in comes David. David, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing great. It's a tough act to follow.
It is, man. I feel like we have put a lot of pressure on your shoulders now with you having to follow Eric and him cloning himself. I feel like you are going to rise to the challenge, though. What are you performing for us tonight?
Well, with it being International Women's Day, I'm going to do Aretha Franklin, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman.
Fantastic. I can't wait to see it. I'm sure everyone's excited to hear it. So, hey, man, whenever you are ready, go ahead and give us something.
Sounds great. Looking out on the morning rain, I used to feel so uninspired. And when I knew I had to face another day, Lord, it made me feel so tired. Before the day I met you, life was so unkind. You're the key to my peace of mind. 'Cause you make me feel like a natural woman. And when my soul was in the lost and found, you came along to claim it. I didn't know just what was wrong with me till your kiss helped me name it. Mwah, 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 mwah. Now I'm no longer doubtful of what I'm living for, 'cause if I make you happy, I don't need to do more. 'Cause you make me feel like a natural woman. Oh, baby, what you've done to me. You make me feel so good inside. And I just wanna be close to you. You make me feel so alive, 'cause you make me feel. Yes, you make me feel like a natural woman. 'Cause you give me that RESPECT. You found out what it meant to me. You think about what it's trying to do to me. 'Cause I say a little prayer for you. Forever and ever, I'll stand your heart and I will love you. Oh, freedom! Hey! 'Cause you make me feel like a natural woman.
Everybody throw some sixes and sevens in the chat for David, giving us a little melody in there. Snuck it in. If you want to vote well for that, and you better, you're watching the show, you might as well vote. Here's what you do. You want to type an exclamation point, then type out the word vote. Hit the space bar, then another exclamation point, then a number between 1 and 10, what you want to give David for that performance. Judges lock in those votes. Dan, I'm coming to you first.
I felt it.
Yep.
I felt it, Justin.
You can sense it. You can
sense it.
What did you think of David's performance?
David, I really enjoyed that. I think the emotion that you brought to that was really, really wonderful. I think you were and a thing that we really like because we're watching on screens and we can either see how close you are, how far you are. You using your space in that way is really, really wonderful. And I really enjoyed the emotion on it. And I felt throughout the entire time I was like, I want because that song has like this huge like big part that has this rousing thing. And the moment when you drop down and then you pop back up. I was like, oh, there it is. Like, that was really, really great. And I really enjoyed that. I would say that a thought I have if we're to move forward, good Lord, what's happening? A thought that I have is that I would love to see, kind of similar to what I was saying with Danny, but like a switch in what you've done. I think I enjoy what you're doing, but I would love to see something different, because I think this is a game that, or a competition rather, that allows for different things of each week because it's a different style. So I'd love to see that in what you're doing. But bravo.
I'd say you broke Dan for a couple seconds. We lost him. He came back. He came back.
It's okay.
Heather, what did you think of David?
David, I always love your energy and commitment to this. I have to echo kind of what Dan said, is I want to see the variety from you, because I feel like your performances the past few weeks have had a similar kind of vibe, lots of props and lots of use of your space, which is wonderful. Not everyone has to reinvent the wheel with like green screen work, and I love that you don't need to use that. But I think I want to see David. I feel like I've seen all of the wonderful characters that David can play, but I don't know that I have seen you. I want to hear you sing like From Your Heart. Natural Woman is so hard. That's a hard song for a woman to sing. To really, I mean, it's just got such a strong, a visceral emotion behind it. So you definitely gave us big dynamics, and you sampled in some other songs. The notes were all over the place. I just want to see maybe even something simpler and really from the heart David for future weeks. And like Justin keeps saying, we got boy bands coming up, so there's a lot of like mellow boy sing your heart out songs to choose from. So, but yeah,
I can say with complete confidence, it does not get more simple and emotional than a good old boy band ballad. Elisa, this is your Minty right here. What'd you think?
So many of the words have already been said so beautifully by my fellow judges, but I do want to reiterate, your use of space is brilliant. It's really fun. You're very smart about it. And your use of props is fantastic. I almost, for a second, I thought, oh, everything is so random. What's going on? And then I went, oh no, it's the lost and found, which is literally a lyric in the song, and that's where all of these things are coming from. Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. Well done. Having said that, I would say your last couple of performances have had a similar feel, and I would also like to see you engage with us closely. When you come up close to your camera, there's a performance quality in your face, and I want to see that. Like, I want to capture that moment and see more of that in a full song. So I would encourage you to maybe look into that for future weeks. But overall, well done.
All right, judges, I'm going to get these scores from you now. Dan, you're up first. What are you giving David?
Okay. I'm going to give an 8. Mm-hmm.
All right. And Heather?
For me, it's lower than Dan. It comes down to the wanting to see some big variety from you in future. So for me, it's a 6.
Okay. All right. And Elisa, what are you going to be giving David for?
I have a 6.5 for David.
6.5. Awesome. All right. So, David, you've heard all the judges here. I don't want to pick your brain on it too much or put you on the spot here. How you feeling about that critique of just, maybe sometimes less can be a little bit more, and how do you think you can put that into next week's show?
Yeah, it was a little confusing to me because, that's what I try to go for each week. We don't have a big team of tech wizards here. No $1 million companies in the background doing all the stuff. So we try to, everything you see, if it's paper, it's paper. If you see water, it's water. So we try to keep it simple. But
they're saying, I think they're saying, it doesn't always have to be the backgrounds. They just want you, man, which is, you can bring that. We know you can.
Definitely. I definitely can. And I hope I can make it on to next week, because that's the week I was looking forward to really expanding on. So I'm excited.
Well, then we're all rooting for you, man, and we'll see how it plays out here while we wait for these scores here to come in. We got them now, actually. Okay, so the audience gave you a 7.68, and then the judges' score was a 6.833, which will give you a total average score of 7.26, moving you into fourth place, which should keep you safe for now. But we'll see how it goes. There's a little bit of show left. Now, I found out this crazy note actually in the lead up to this week's show. And Dan, I don't know if you know this, but we have one contestant left in this competition.
What? I didn't hear what you said. I'm so sorry. I couldn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
I was saying that Alba here, who is joining us now, is the last member of Team Dan left in this competition. No pressure on Alba. Gee.
No.
Like, Dan and Alba, I guess I'll ask you both. How are you feeling about that?
I am okay with it because I think that my team was a wonderful team, and I was proud of all the performances that they did. And Alba has lasted them all, and she brings the spirit of Dan through week 4 and on, hopefully.
The spirit of Dan.
It's my favorite movie.
Alba, now that you have been bringing the spirit of Dan.
You don't have to do that. Be yourself. Okay.
I'm gonna be Dan. No pressure.
Look at that.
Yeah, no pressure at all. So, what are you going to be performing for us tonight?
I am performing by TLC the song Creep.
Amazing.
I'm so excited you're picking that song. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Well, hey, go ahead and get after it. I'm going to get out your way. I'm going to sit down and get a comfy seat. Kill it.
All right, thanks. Yes, it's me again. I'm back. Oh, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, yeah. Oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, yeah. Oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, yeah. Oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, yeah. The 22nd of loneliness, and been through so many things. I love my man with all honesty, but I know he's cheating on me. I look him in his eyes, and all he tells me is lies to keep me near. I'll never leave him down, though I might mess around. It's only 'cause I need some affection. Oh, so I creep, yeah, just creeping on the down low, and nobody is supposed to know. Oh, so I creep, yeah. And he doesn't know what I do, and no affection goes to show. Oh, so I creep the 23rd of loneliness, and we don't talk like we used to do. Now it seems pretty strange, but I'm not bugging 'cause I still feel the same. I'll keep loving him until the day he pushes me away. Never go astray. If he knew the things I did, he couldn't handle it, and so I choose to keep him protected. Oh, so I creep. Just creeping on the down low, and nobody is supposed to know. Oh, so I creep, yeah, and he doesn't know what I do, and no affection goes to show. Yeah, so I creep.
Everybody give it up in the chat, 6s and 7s, please. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna show you how to vote for that now. You wanna go ahead and type an exclamation point, then type the word vote space, then another exclamation point followed by the number. Dan, I'm gonna go to you first since this is the last minute you have left. What did you think of that performance?
the last one I have left, and you embodied. No. Wonderful job. You do a really good job of kind of like. Of having a story that you don't necessarily know what you're going to do with it. You did it last week with Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow, and you did it really well. Where you were, we was kind of like, okay, this is interesting. I'm wondering where this is going to go, and then you brought up pictures of couples famous, like you're creeping on them. I think that's what I got from it, at least, and I really enjoyed that. I think I think that was I've lost my train of thought. That was really good, and I enjoy that you give that spontaneity to it, and you give that idea that we won't know what's coming, and then it comes. So I very much enjoyed that.
Thanks.
All right, Elisa, we'll go to you next. What did you think of that performance?
Alba, well done. I'm very impressed. I loved the back and forth between, okay, I'm alone on a stage. First of all, your background, beautiful. I'm alone on a stage, everything very 90s, down to the flannel, well done. And then, you hit it with the chorus, and suddenly we're making this statement about creeping on celebrities. I was like, oh, did not see that coming, even though it's right there. So smart. And not only did you pick really smart images to use, but you made beautiful pictures with your own face creeping in on it. Like, everyone was so beautifully placed. I can tell that you took the time to go, what do I want to give in this image with myself inserted into it? And it was really smart. Well done.
Thank you.
Oh, also, beautiful low notes. Sorry, I meant to say beautiful low notes. Those are really, really hard and out of my range, and I'm impressed.
Oh, yeah. T-Boz would be very. Heather, what did you think?
Dan's a creep.
Okay.
Oh, just kidding.
I should have done. Okay.
No, okay, because I broke Justin, and sorry, Dan, love you. Okay, no, seriously, fantastic. You're one of those strongest singers in this competition, and you show it every week because you can sing anything. You keep choosing different songs. We always have variety from you, which is something I love. We've seen everything from you taking us on a journey through your home to like the pizza, and this was simpler for you, but it worked. You still told a story, and what I liked was that we saw you dancing more. You added that in, which I think goes a long way, just having consistent movement and feeling the music. So I was overall very pleased with this, and that you keep showing us variety from week to week. As far as what I want to see more from you is to not let us down in that. Like, I'm always surprised and enthralled by your performances. So it's a challenge to keep that up.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and get these scores now from the judges. Heather, I'm bouncing back to you first. What will it be?
It's an 8.
8. Okay. I just wanted to keep the rhythm of that. All right, Dan.
I as well have an 8.
All right. And Elisa, will you be giving an 8 as well?
I will be giving an 8 as well.
Easy man! Yay! All right. Well, we know at least 1.5 for your score, Alba. While we calculate the audience vote, I do want to give you a shout out for the T-Boz with perfect. Perfect. And doing the dance move from the Creep video.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they sell those pajamas anymore, but they are iconic, and honestly, they're the best pajamas I've ever seen. If you've never seen the video, first, what's wrong with you? Second, look it up right now. Look it up right now. It's as 90s R&B as it gets. I just wanted to give you kudos for that. How are you feeling after doing that whole performance?
I feel pretty good. I was very nervous, so I feel relieved.
Do you feel the pressure of being the last person to wave the banner of Team Dan? Is that weighing on you?
A little bit. I feel like I got it. Do him proud,
You're doing me proud.
Yeah. It's almost like the longer you keep this going, it's almost as if Dan owes you something for just carrying this whole thing to the end.
Okay.
Right? All right, so let's go ahead and get the scores for you here. So your audience total was a 6.4. So we're going to mix that in with the judges' score of an 8.0 because Oh, we love that easy math here. And that gives you a 7.2. Good enough for 5th and safer this week. So congratulations to you, and we will see you next week for boy bands. I can't wait to see what you have cooked up. We are now down to the last contestant of our R&B night before we get into the face-off. And this is representing Team Heather. We got Jacob. Jacob,
Hi.
I was worried for a split second, but I know you have something cooked up there in the darkness.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. There's not a lot of light here right now.
Okay, that's you know what? I never know what to expect with you, and I'm just gonna enjoy the ride of what you have cooked up here in the shadows, as it were.
Yeah.
What are you gonna be performing for us tonight?
Funnily enough, I'm going to be performing the Boyz II Men cover of the Five Satins hit In the Still of the Night.
I never know with this show. I truly, I cannot wait to see what in the hell is about to happen here. Jacob, whenever you are ready, my friend, the floor is yours.
All right, cool.
Do shoo up, shoo be doo ba doo doo, shoo doo, shoo be doo ba doo doo, shoo doo, shoo be doo ba doo, shoo doo, shoo be doo.
In the still of the night, I held you tight. Oh, I love you so, shoo-be, promise I'll never shoo-be, let you go in the still of the night, in the still of the night. I remember that night in March, remember when the stars were right up above. I remember, I hope, remember, and I pray, remember to keep you up your precious love. So before shoo-be do the light, shoo-be hold me again, shoo-do, shoo with all of your might, in the still of the night, in the still of the night. Shoo up, shoo up, shoo up, shoo up, body shoo up, body shoo up, oh shoo up, body shoo up, body shoo up, body shoo up. So before shoo-be do the lie, shoo-be hold me again, shoo-do, shoo with all of your might, in the still of the night, in the still of the night, still of the night. Shoo-do. Shoo-be-doo, shoo-doo, shoo-be-doo, shoo-doo, shoo-be-whoa, shoo-doo, shoo-be-doo, shoo-doo, shoo-be-doo, shoo-doo, shoo-be-doo, shoo-doo, shoo-be-whoa, shoo-doo, shoo-be-doo.
I know I'm supposed to say something, but whoa, everybody give it up for Jacob. Holy cow, that's the last performer before we get into tonight's face-off. So please vote for him. What you want to do is type an exclamation point, then type out the word vote, followed by a space, another exclamation point, then a number between 1 and 10 that you want to give Jacob for that performance. Heather, I'm going to come to you first because this is your mentee, and I feel like we are both always flabbergasted by what Jacob comes up with. Please say something because I got nothing right now.
I was like, and I was waiting for your question, and then you just nothing, Justin. You just we're all dumbstruck. No, oh my gosh. Okay, so when I saw Jacob say, he was doing In the Still of the Night, Boys to Men, my initial thought was, does he know that it's the 5 Satins and then it's like a cover? And so I love it specifically. Yes, this is. Of course he knows. Of course he knows what he's doing. Jacob definitely has his head on his shoulders, and I don't know how he does these things. But that was like a fever dream barbershop quartet. I feel like I just witnessed like these like ghostly backup singers. And I want to talk about choreography and building your own dance troupe. That's impressive. I don't know, as far as like what I want to continue to see from you, I always just say I want you to surprise us, and you keep doing it because you set the bar so high for yourself. As far as like comparing your performances across week to week, the toughest thing I can say to you is I didn't laugh and cry as hard as I did in previous weeks. What a dumb note. But I'm excited to see what you're going to keep doing. I feel confident that you have more journey in this competition. I loved those low notes. I really loved those low notes. Vocally, I think this was something different for you, and I want to see more of your vocal range.
All right. Elisa, we'll go to you next. What'd you think of everything we just saw from Jacob?
Yes to everything that Heather said, and yes, just yes. That's all I have to say. Yes. No, I have things. Jacob, beautiful work again, as always. It's so hard. Like, it's a competition against other performers, but it like Heather had said, it's also hard when you're kind of competing against yourself. Like, what are you doing compared to what you did last week? Again, the bar is really high, and you're being so innovative each week. Props to you for the choreography. Props to you for the details that one member has a tie, and one member has a bow tie, and one member has a ball cap. And yes to the low notes. Yes to filling in the gaps with the shooby-doo. Like, to have an ensemble there are harmonies and there are multiple parts that are layered, and it's just you, and you still manage to fill all of that time and space so beautifully. Well done.
Yeah. And Dan, we'll come to you now. What'd you think of everything we just saw?
Yes. First of all, you were giving me Forever Plaid on a level that I love so much.
Yes, reference. Reference.
So specific.
And I love that show. And you did. It was the ghosts and the bar, and it's just that was so wonderful. And I think I saw that you were going to sing that song as well, and I was like, what, like what are you going to do? Because there's all those different parts, and I'm into things of different parts because I do it all the time. And you did so well with it in this context. I would say. And I this isn't a bad thing, but what I want to see is I want to see you do something that's like up tempo and like like something that gets your heart pumping. Because I agree that as a bass and representing basses in this, you've done so well. But I want to see what that avenue would do, and I think it'd be very cool.
Dance party, Jacob.
If you could do something on a bike, that would be great.
On a bike?
I forgot my bike was
okay. No. But wonderful.
All right, let's go ahead and get your scores. Dan, I will actually start with you this time. What are you going to be giving?
Oh, mamma mia. I'm going to give an 8.5.
All right, and Heather, I'll come to you next.
This is a 7.5.
Okay, and Elisa, what are you giving Jacob?
I also have an 8.5.
Okay, all right, pretty good scores. Now, Jacob, I know it gets said all the time, and you just heard it a bunch of times about this inner competition that you have now created for yourself of jumping over these hurdles that you created, of setting the bar so high. Do you think now probably the greatest surprise could be now just to do like something simple and just kind of stare at us and sing? Is that what you're gaming us into? You're like rope-a-doping us into like, next week, it's just going to be you on a stool singing.
Yes, I'm just going to read the nutrition label off of some cereal boxes next week.
Please. A perfect 10 for that performance.
Like Backstreet Boys song.
The classic NSYNC song, Cheerios.
But I mean, you are having fun kind of with this challenge you've given yourself now, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
All right, well, your scores are in, so we will see what the audience had to say about your performance. Wow, you got an 8.58, which is the highest score of the night as far as the audience votes are concerned. The judges with an 8.17, which means you will be finishing the evening in first with an 8.37. Congratulations, sir. You've done it again. I can't wait to see you on that stool next week. Unfortunately, this means that our bottom two this evening are Hars and Elizabeth, which means they will be going into the face-off. So if you've never seen the show before, this is how it'll work. We will have our two face-off performers going head-to-head. They will be singing the exact same song. What you can do is you will be voting for both of them, and then we'll come up with whoever scores the highest on the song that they're given. That score tonight will be I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. Heather, you brought it up earlier in the show, and look at that. It worked its way in. Contestants, you have 1 minute to prep. While they prep, Heather, I'll start with you. How tough is this goddamn song? Because it's hard.
It's pretty tough. Yeah, it takes range, but it's also just a very passionate song. As like we said at the top of the night, so much of this genre is emotion driven. So I want to see that. And I mean, what a song for a final face-off. I Will Survive. Yikes. Also, I hate this part of the night. I love to hear the singing, but I hate when it comes down to having to send someone home. So
yeah,
we'll
the worst
buckle
part
up.
of this, it's coming up sooner and sooner now. It's like less time and less time. Oh man, it's a very passionate song. It's a very fast song. Elisa, as a judge, what are you looking for to possibly get somebody into going into next week when it comes to this song?
I'm looking for something really original in this performance, because here's the thing, this song is wildly popular. You can't step out your door without hearing it. It's in every karaoke bar, just every place on the planet. But I mean, that's a good thing in that you can embrace it in a minute, but also you really have to go that extra mile to make it your own. So that's going to be the challenge, is who can put themselves into that song.
Yes. Dan, God dang it, you got a couple seconds before we jump into this face-off. I didn't want to do it to you twice.
No, it's fine. Just have fun. Have a darn diddly ball, you know?
Oh.
We will have a darn diddly ball shirts ready next week.
I don't want that.
Okay, not like that. Jesus. All right, I'm gonna.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Team Elisa face off. Here we go. I love you both. I love you both.
Losing their first member this week. Now,
I'm crying on the inside.
Oh, this is going to be tough. Elizabeth, you did score slightly higher, so you will have the option. Do you want to perform first or second?
I will perform second. I'm so sorry, Hart.
All right.
Oh, no, that's fine. Good luck, Elizabeth. I want you to win.
Oh, Hars.
That's nice.
Best of luck.
Sportsmanship. I love it. Hars, you have changed clothes, you have changed background, so I'm assuming you are ready to go, my friend.
I am. I've actually, this is the first time I've been here in the bottom so many times. It's like Wausau County Jail for me. But I am very familiar with this song, so we'll see what we can do.
All right, well, whenever you're ready, my friend, the floor is yours. Best of luck as always.
Thank you. All right, here we go. At first I was afraid, I was petrified. I kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you've done me wrong. I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. Now you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed my stupid lock. I would have made you leave your key if I should have known you'd leave up for 1 second to bother me. So go on, walk out the door, just turn around, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one that tried to hurt me with desire? You think I'd crumble? You think I'd lay down and die? No, I will survive. As long as I know how to love, I know I will stay alive. I got all my life to live. I've got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, 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 take All that strength I had not to fall apart, I kept trying to mend the pieces of my broken heart. I spent so many nights just feeling sorry for myself, I used to cry. But now I hold my head up high, 'cause now I found somebody new. I just changed that little person, still in love with you. I felt like dropping in, expect me to be free, but now I'm saving all my loving for someone who's loving me. Go on now, walk out the door. Go on now, 'cause you're not welcome here anymore. You think I'd crumble, you think I'd lay down and die. No, I'd survive. I would survive.
Everybody give it up for Horror 6s and 7s in the chat for that performance. Now, the audience has the chance to vote right now on this. The judges have to wait a little bit, but you get to go right now. You want to type an exclamation point, then type out the word vote. You'll hit a space, then another exclamation point, then a number between 1 and 10 that you want to give ours for that performance. Judges, as I said, go ahead and lock those scores in now, because we are going to go right to Elizabeth. Elizabeth, are you ready?
I am ready.
I was like, I feel like it was a silly question to ask because you have changed location so quick. So whenever you're ready, go for it, girl.
Okay. At first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong that I grew strong. And I learned how to get along, and so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second, back to bother me. So now go, walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Think I'd crumble, think I'd lay down and die. Oh no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I got all my life to live, and I've got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. It took all the strength I had not to fall apart. Kept trying to mend the pieces of my broken heart. Oh, I spent so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I tried to cry, but now I hold my head up high. And you see me. Nobody do. do. You see, now, and you dropping free, and so now I'm saving all my loving for somebody who's loving me. So now go, walk out the door, just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Think I'd crumble, think I'd lay down and die. Oh no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I got all my life to live, I got all my love to give, and I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey.
Everybody give it up for Elizabeth. That is going to be our face-off round for this weekend. It's close. So you may want to get those votes, and now is the time to vote for Elizabeth if you want her to stay in this competition. You want to type an exclamation point, type out the word vote, space, then another exclamation point, then a number between 1 and 10. Whatever you want to give Elizabeth for that performance, now is the time to do it. Judges, let's just talk about what we just witnessed here. That was, I say this every week, but that may have been our best face-off yet. I truly mean that. This one was close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jay, I'm gonna come to you first because it seems like you have a thought.
Sure. I do. No, I think as always with the face-off, each person brings their own spice of life, and I like that. You know, that's what the face-off is for. whatever you have here, you've got here, and this person has this one, and they have that one, and I enjoy it every time. I really do.
I think I got what you were saying there. Heather seemed a little confused. So Heather, I'm gonna go to you next. What did you think of that face-off? Both Horace and Elizabeth brought it, right?
Did you say me or Elisa? I'm just gonna go. Okay. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Okay, no. I also, I think I know what Dan was trying to say. That both of these performers tonight brought a very strong, I mean, this was one of our strongest face-offs. I think you both had heard the song and had a good grasp on that. Of course, learning all the lyrics to the songs. And so the fans at home know they don't know what the song is going to be ahead of time. They can't memorize everything. So I think you both did a really good job of that. And I would say that just the passion between both of you and the fighting for it, I felt like Elizabeth, you were really like laying it on the line there, and I loved that. So, and the Mountain Dew made an appearance for Hars. Like, way to tell us who you are and share it all with us.
Yeah. Elisa, I'll come to you last year. I feel like Horace out-Horace himself by giving us a performance with Mountain Dew and Trains in one. And then Elizabeth had such a tech-heavy one. I'm sorry. Go.
No, I'm having all of the feelings.
Yeah.
So these two beautiful contestants are both on Team Elisa, and so I'm crying no matter what happens. Both performances were incredible. I feel like you both lived your best life for, 2.5 to 3 minutes. Hars, you're like, I will survive. What do I need to give? Comedy Sports, Mountain Dew, and Trains. Done. Like, this is it. It's all out on the line. And Elizabeth, you were like, how do I survive? Let me show you how to, and done. It was all there. Like, the stakes are so high and you met them. Well done. I'm just impressed and sad that one of you is going home.
It's really insane. It's not getting easier, sadly. It's not getting easier. This is always such a tough thing to do, but we're going to have to do it. So judges, I'm going to come to you now for your scores for Hars first. Heather, what are you giving Hars for his face-off performance?
A 6.
And?
Ooh, it's a 6.5 for me.
Okay. And Elisa?
I have a 6.5 as well.
Okay. Oh, now I will ask you what your score is for Elizabeth's face-off performance. Elisa, I will go to you first. What will it be?
I have a 7.5 for Elizabeth.
And Dan?
I have a 7.
And Heather?
7.5.
Okay. So the judges have locked in their scores. We are just waiting to get the audience totals in for both Hars and Elizabeth. But I got to say, the both of you guys crushed it. And I will say no more because we have these scores in. All right, so Hars, you are first. Your audience score was a 7. Judges average of a 6.33, which means your total average 6.67 for you, Hars. So, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, your audience score was a 9. That's the highest we've got all night for the audience. The judges gave you a 7.3, which gives you an 8.17, and we will be seeing you next week in Boy Bands Week. Congratulations. Unfortunately, that means, I hate to quote Boys the Men here, but you've come to the end of the road, Hans.
Oh, Justin.
Oh, no, that's quite all right. Thank you for letting me participate, and thank you for all the judges. Elisa is a great coach, and good luck with the further competitions. I'll be watching.
Yeah, please keep watching, keep telling people. I mean, honestly, for somebody who had never done karaoke at the start of this competition, you should be incredibly proud of the things you have done, not only vocally, but visually, and keeping all of us entertained. Like,
Thank you so much, Justin. You're doing great as a host, too.
I'm hanging in. I appreciate it, buddy. Great job. Guys, that's another one gone, sadly. We're losing them left and right. Elisa, you lost your first one tonight. How you feeling?
Oh, you know, devastated, hanging in there. I'll somehow make it through. But yeah, hey, someone's going home every week. This is the nature of the game. And you know, everybody's bringing it every single week. And somebody has to go home every single week. It's getting tougher and tougher every single time.
I agree wholeheartedly. We have sadly gone from an Elite 8 to a Magnificent 7. We will see all 7 of our remaining. I know, that was nice, right? I just came up with that. That was good. Right? That's pretty good. We will have all of our contestants here next week for Boy Bands Week. Man, oh boy, get your bingo cards ready because I feel like we're going to get a lot of NSYNC and we're going to get a lot of Backstreet Boys, but maybe we'll see some Oat. I guess you got to come back next Monday to find out. My name is Justin. On behalf of myself, Elisa, Dan, Heather, and Jason over in the Shadow Realm, have a wonderful rest of your International Women's Day. Respect women, cherish them because, Jesus, if it's just dudes, we are in trouble.
That's very true.
Good night, everybody.